All right, Shalom.
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 We are the Hebrew Israelites of the Great Millstone, Augusta, Georgia camp, out here on this wicked pagan Christmas day, man. All right, and we're out here to condemn this heathen, vain, pagan custom and practice, man. Because this is a day that we're not supposed to be celebrating. It's against the scriptures. It's against Yahweh Shem Shah. But before we get into it, we would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in our truth and sincerity. Shalom, peace and blessing to the hopeful elect, the house of David, starting with 144,000, followed by the 1/3 remnant. Shalom.
Shalom.
So yeah, man, you know, if we were to pan our cameras around, you'll see it's dead out here because everybody in the house for so-called Christmas Day, man. You know, they sitting by the tree drinking eggnog, opening gifts. All of it is idolatry, man.
A lot of them being ungrateful.
Being ungrateful, yep. Overindulging, you know. Not seeking Yahweh Shem Shah, that's seeking Jesus Christ, which is an idol, man. See, this day is completely against the scriptures, man. That's why your number one enemy, Esau Edom, got you Israelites, man. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans engulfed in it, man. You know, because they know that this is sin. All right, for you Israelites, for you tribes, man. You're not supposed to be partaking in customs such as this, man. Because it's vain, it's adverse to Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You know, we can still open up with, we can get Jeremiah. Because they'll say, well, today is Jesus' birthday, which that's off. Whom the word ignorantly calls Jesus. His true name is Yahweh Shah, of course. All right. You're not supposed to be, nowhere in the scriptures do you read about Yahweh Shah or the disciples celebrating his birthday, man. All right? Because he was born during the Passover, on the Passover, but that's not celebrating his birthday, that's keeping the Passover. All right? Because you're not supposed to celebrate birthdays. That's a heathen custom, man. We can get that in Jeremiah 10. Got it.
And like you said, that was symbolic. That he was born around the Passover time.
Yep, symbolizing new life.
Right. I've heard people talk about, well, I celebrate Christmas because, you know, I'm Jesus. And like, well, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Yep.
As the ox said. You're not supposed to be doing that bullshit.
Yep.
You know, but you still want to do it. And when the truth has come out and tells you you shouldn't be doing it, they get all inflamed. They want to, you know, right. But they're gonna still continue to do it.
Yep.
You know, because they want to stay in that wickedness.
Yep. Come on.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Yep.
So see, it's going in showing you that he's speaking to the house of Israel, the Israelites.
Yep.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Yeah, and celebrating birthdays, that's a custom, that's the ways of the heathen, man. You're not supposed to be doing that. Let's get Ecclesiastes, if you weren't holding that, you can get Ecclesiastes 7:1. We're not supposed to, that's never been an Israelite custom to celebrate your birthday. The Lord hates that, man. You know?
It's a form of idolatry.
It's a form of self-idolatry, self-worship. Other people are worshiping you, bringing you gifts, you know? So you're not supposed to be doing that, man. You got that off?
Yeah. It's Ecclesiastes 7:1. It says, a good name is better than precious ointment in the day of death than the day of one's birth.
Yeah, the day of death is better than the day of birth. Why? Because the day you were born into wicked, sinful flesh. You're born under the rulership of the wicked, Esau Edom. All right, so you're not supposed to be celebrating birthdays, man. Learn not the way of the heathen. That's what the heathen were doing. If you can get Matthew, what's that? 14:6. All right, showing you that the heathen, they celebrated and they kept birthdays. They had feasts for their birthdays, man. All right, us as Israelites, we never were supposed to do that, man. And Job's children were doing that, and the Lord put all of Job's children to death, man. And that's why we're gonna get that. That's why Job cursed his birthday, man. One of the reasons why he cursed his birthday. You got that off, Matthew?
Yeah, let me get it too.
Okay, come.
Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better to go in the house of mourning than to go into the house of feasting. But that is the end of all men, and the living will lead to his heart. And that's what Christmas is all about. It's all mirth, folly. Feasting. You know, that's what our people are caught up in, man. You know, we in captivity, man. And all our people want to do is celebrate, you know, all these wicked ass holidays that these heathen, you know, they're oppressors, you know, got them celebrate, man. Not knowing that it's wicked, as idolatry, as the brother was speaking on, man. You know, it's sin. It go against your power, man. Yahweh Shema Shah. Talking to you Hebrew Israelites, man. You know, Yahweh Shema Shah ain't with all this folly and all this feasting, these goddamn wicked ass sacrifices that our people throwing up, man. You know, so that's why we wanted to come out here and throw up a righteous sacrifice, man. You know, because the Lord is watching at the end of the day. You know, everybody's being recorded. You know, so we want to be doing what's pleasing to Yahweh Shema Shah on this wicked ass day, man.
So we can get some semblance of mercy if it be His will. This is Matthew 14, verse 6. But when Herod's birthday was kept, the daughter of Herodias danced before them and pleased Herod.
Herod was Edomite, man. You know, the Herodian dynasty, they were Edomite. And you see what the brother just read, they were celebrating keeping his birthday, man. So that's what the heathen do, man. We don't do that, man. And that goes all the way back to showing you that these Edomites got a lot of stuff from these different kingdoms, going all the way back to Egypt. Because Pharaoh celebrated his birthday. We can get that in Genesis chapter 40. You know, that's a heathen custom, man. Learn not the way of the heathen. So we don't celebrate birthdays. Like the brother Yair said, they'll say, oh, it's Jesus' birthday. You're not supposed to celebrate. Yahweh Shai kept the law perfect, man. You don't read it in the scriptures where he celebrated his birthday. That's a heathen vain custom, man. Genesis 40, and I think it's like around verse 20.
I'm gonna get them right quick. It's Jeremiah 7 and 18.
Yep, that's the spirit. I was thinking about that one too.
It says, the children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offered unto other gods, that they may provoke me to anger. You know, in today's time, modern time, you know, they do that with all these birthdays, man. That's what they do, man. You know, when they celebrate their birthday, it's all about cakes, candles. You know, Esau got you worshiping the Queen of Heaven, man. You know, a false god in the scriptures say, that provoke Yahweh Shema Shah to anger, man.
And what we would say in this society, they have that Queen of Heaven spirit on them anyways. You know,
woman worship.
Mother Earth.
That's America, man.
The mothership, and you know, uplifting women. Which women have their role in everything. We always say that. Women have their role, especially Israelite women. But your role is to be underneath your husband, your man. You know, there's order to everything. You know.
Yeah, 40 and 20. Like the brother said, man, birthdays, that's what they made it about. Baking cakes, burning candles, man. You know, that's idolatry. That's against Yahweh Shema Shah. That's what the heathen do, man. You as Israelites, you're not supposed to be doing that.
It's Genesis 40 and 20. And it came to pass the third day, which was Pharaoh's birthday, that he made a feast unto all his servants. And he lifted up the head of the chief butler and of the chief baker among his servants.
And like you say, baking them cakes, them dainties, you know. So that goes all the way back to ancient Egypt, man. They were celebrating birthdays and whatnot, man. All kind of madness and folly, man, and abominations. So we're not supposed to be doing that. That's why we got that in Ecclesiastes. It's better to celebrate the day of one's death is better than the day of one's birth, man. So you're not supposed to be celebrating no birthdays, man. You know, we can go back to Jeremiah if y'all brothers didn't have them.
The scripture says, "Cursed be the day you were born," in Job.
Oh yeah, we got to get that too, Con. What's that, Job? Let's get that too real quick. I forgot about it just that quick. Yeah, Job 3. Job, it should be Job 3 and 1. You know, Because Yahweh never celebrated his birthday, man. Or anyone else's birthday for that matter. You know? You can start, you start at the top if you want. Because you said the point in 3. So yeah, you start at the top.
Yeah, you start top.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 3, verse 1. After this, opened Job his mouth and cursed his day. And Job spake and said, let the day perish wherein I was born, and the night in which it was said, there is a man child conceived.
Yep.
Go down.
I'm not saying more on it.
Yeah, okay. Verse 4. Let that day be darkness, let not Yahweh regard it from above, neither let the light shine upon it.
Yep.
Let darkness and the shadow of death stain it. Let a cloud dwell upon it. Let the blackness of the day terrify it.
Yep. And so Job cursed his birthday, man, because you're not supposed to be celebrating birthday. This is not the Messiah's birthday, man. He was not born during the winter. Esau got this day, December 25th. They celebrating the winter solstice, man. That's what this day is about, Saturnalia, man. That's what it really goes back to. The Messiah was not born on December 25th in the middle of winter. Like we said, Yahweh said, his birth represents new life, man. He was born in the spring. Let's go to Luke, the 2nd chapter, because it gives you clear signs that he wasn't born during the winter. All right, so this is not so-called whom the word England calls Jesus Christ. This is not his birthday, man.
Oh, I got Jeremiah. I'll get it, y'all.
Okay. You can start at the top, because we gonna get into it, man.
So you got Jeremiah?
Yeah, I got Jeremiah.
We're gonna get into it. You back in Jeremiah 10.
No, I had Jeremiah 20.
Okay, well you can bring that out and then we'll get into it.
This is Jeremiah 20, verse 14 and 15. Cursed be the day wherein I was born. Let not the day wherein my mother bare me be blessed. Ooh. Verse 15. Cursed be the man who brought tidings to my father, saying, a man child was born unto thee, making him very glad.
Ooh, you got it. What was that, Jeremiah? That was
Jeremiah 20.
Jeremiah, oh yeah, I got to put that one in the chamber. Yeah.
Precepts with Job.
Yep, God.
But yeah, it just goes back to what we read in Job, the 3rd chapter.
Yep.
It said, cursed be the day I was born. Because, first of all, when we're born into this sinful flesh that we're in right now, we're not in our glory. We're not coming into righteous bodies in which we're going to be living forever. We're eventually we're going to, perish away, as the scriptures say. So this is not we have children and stuff, and we're happy to see our child be born and everything, but it's not a true blessing. We're going to eventually die according to these sinful flesh.
Because the second you're born, you start to die.
Yeah.
You start to perish.
Yeah.
Your body starts to decay, man.
Yeah. But see, you praise the time when you pass away, because what happens? Your spirit goes back to Yahweh Shemel which gave you.
You good.
You good. You're back in your right mind and everything.
Yep.
All these Israelites that have passed away, and that was wicked, they're back in the heavenly realm and they're good now.
Yep. Like brother's been saying about what's the guy, Prince of Power? Everybody, like brother saying, he good now. He was a false prophet, he was wicked, but in the spirit world now he good.
Yeah.
He cheering on the prophet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was bugged out.
I say he know he was bugged out, he know he was wrong, and he got the high salve now. He got the one like Elder Yahweh said out in the UK. He know more than us now. Because he's in the spirit world. So
everything's been opened up.
Everything's been opened up to him, man.
He's just waiting to come back.
That's it.
So this is why celebrating your birthday and whatnot, you shouldn't be celebrating. And again, we mentioned it's self idolatry.
Yep.
That's going on. You worship yourself, giving praise to yourself like you're some type of a God, like Yahweh Shemashai, you're not. Now we are gods, as the scriptures say, but we're not supposed to be worshiping ourselves.
Yep.
We're born in captivity, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Born under the devil, man, serving a servant, man. A man who was made to be a servant, man.
And we always bring that up. What do you Jakes and Eves, you so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Americans, what do you have to celebrate here in America, Babylon?
Yep.
The worst captivity you've been in. There's nothing to celebrate. Now, we understand, you know, because us as a people, we like to, you know, get down and have little, kickbacks and whatnot.
Yep.
But that's different.
Yep.
You know, you celebrating a wicked pagan holiday. You worshiping a false deity.
Yep.
Different gods you're worshiping.
Yep.
Happy, Saturn. You know, you worshiping the Jesus Christ and all this nonsense.
White
Yep.
Jesus.
That's at least 3 gods right there.
Yep.
White Jesus. You going off.
It's Luke 2:1.
Yeah, we gonna get into it, man, cause they like y'all been saying, man. Today is Jesus' birthday. No, man, this is not the Messiah's birthday. We about to get into it. You got it.
Jesus' birthday in Bethlehem, which his true name is Yahushua. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar, Augustus, that all the world should be taxed.
So in order for to tax everyone, you got to do what? Take a census, which you're not supposed to do, which that's against the scripture. All right, that's against Yahushua. So for everyone to be taxed, you have to register yourself. They have to take a census. Now, are you gonna take a census in the middle of winter? No. All right. Matter of fact, Google when is in America when is a census taken in the U.S. Because I think it's like April 1st. Because you're not gonna take a census, because when you get into the different versions, it tell you that the decree was that they had to take a census. Because to tax everyone, you have to know how many people are in each home, in every household. So you have to take a census.
And that's why they do it now.
Yeah.
It's not that just to say, oh, how many people live in the said country that you live in. No, it's to get that tax money from.
Yep. That's it.
It says, AI overview, America takes official population count. The decimal census every 10 years.
Yep, every 10 years.
And years ending in 0 with residents counting as of census day, April 1st.
Exactly, in the spring, man. Nothing new under the sun. That's when you're not gonna take a census in the middle of winter, man. You know? Because they didn't have cars where they had heaters and all that, man. They had to go travel around to take censuses, man. So they...
It's cold.
Yep, exactly, man. All right, so this is telling you that, hey, Luke the second chapter is giving you all the signs that the Messiah, Yahushua, was born in the spring, not in winter, man. All right.
And even archaeologists and we call them scholars, they'll tell you that he was not born during December 25th.
Yep.
They know this.
Yep, everything's dead.
Everything's dead. Yep.
We've been trying to tell you this for decades, that Christmas is false.
Yep.
But it's gonna go over so many people's heads.
Yep.
You know, because like I said, we tell them now, shoots right over their head. They don't want to get down with it because they want to stay in that spirit of giving presents.
Yep.
You know, as we said, that mirth spirit. They don't want to stop. But we still gotta bring out the truth. That's all there is to it.
Yep.
Luke 2:2. And this taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria.
You can read on through because more on in this show.
And all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city.
Yep.
And Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, unto the city of David.
Yep. So he went to register him, his wife, and Yahushua. She was pregnant with Yahushua then, so he was going back to his hometown, so he can be recorded in the census. All right, to register, so they'll be registered. You got it.
Which is called Bethlehem.
Yep.
Because he was of the house and lineage of David.
Yep.
be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child.
Yep, pregnant with Yahweh, yep.
And so it was that while they were there, days were accomplished that she should be delivered.
Yep, so she was getting ready, Yahweh was getting ready to be born, at that time. She was about to deliver Yahweh.
And she brought forth her firstborn son,
yep,
and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Yeah, and this is not talking about like a hotel or like you think of an inn nowadays. Inn goes into because our people, we had houses, built to where they had guest rooms. When you go into that word inn, it goes into a guest room. So the guest room, basically the guest room was small. And she was, she pregnant, getting ready to deliver a baby. So Joseph probably like, yeah, it ain't enough room in here. We need to go, outside. We need to find some room.
More space.
Yeah, more space. So that word inn goes into guest room. You got it.
And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night.
Now, in the middle of winter, at nighttime, are you going to have shepherds in the field? It's way too cold for that, man.
Yeah.
It's way too cold, man.
Now people will say, well, it was the, they say the so-called Middle East, but the so-called Middle East, it gets cold over there.
Oh yeah, I say it's still cold. It's still them Palestinian winters, man. They ain't nothing to play with, man.
They be wrapped up.
Yeah, they be wrapped up, man. It get cold over there, man, especially at night.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna have shepherds out there in the middle of the night in the field watching over their flocks, man. And why you gonna be? Because animals sleep too. So why would they need to keep watch over the flock? Not saying that animals don't be awake at night, but why would you know what I'm saying? Why would in the middle of winter at nighttime, the animals they bundled up, they keeping warm too, man. They huddled against each other, man. They ain't trying to run off like that, man. It's cold, man.
But they say common sense is
common sense ain't common.
We just breaking it down for you, man. Come on.
Like you say, it's gonna go over their head, but we still gotta.
Yeah, you still gotta bring it out.
We gotta bring it out. We gotta bring it out.
So it was during the springtime, man.
Yeah.
When life is,
renews itself.
Everything's being renewed, man.
That's it. So.
How a child won't be born in them damn winter, man, when everything's dead. It's winter, hey, there's no life in the wintertime, man.
Yep.
That's like you say, that should be common sense, but everything ain't coming.
And that's why we tell you the new year is not gonna be no January 1st.
Right.
The new year it starts in March.
Yep.
Middle of March or so when spring comes around.
Yep. The month of Abib,
That's how you know it's a new year, man. Yep. Everything's being renewed. But these people, like America's most of the dumbest people on earth, man.
It is. I mentioned Sunday, America is the jocks of the different countries in the world.
Yep.
They're not informed on history and what's really going on in the earth, man. Whatever the so-called white man tell them, man, they just go along with it.
Yep.
The educational system here in America, Babylon, is failed. It really keeps you in a dumbed down state. That's why I did the lesson with the Eves. One Eve was asking some basic geography that they should have known because they went to school for 12 years, or maybe a little longer.
No, it's like longer than that.
Yeah, and they didn't know nothing. They didn't know nothing. So what does that tell you?
They program, man.
Yeah, they program. They program know the stupidest things in this society.
Yeah.
Like look at those that Jake and Eves over there, man. They
bunch of Eves and one Jake.
Yeah, just like last Saturday, bunch of one Jake came through and nothing but Eves.
Yeah, he followed.
He's falling right behind.
He ain't leading. He followed.
No, he's supposed to be in the front.
Exactly.
While they're in the back, but he in the back.
In the back.
Hey, that's symbolic though.
Yep.
Because
Lord, give us a sign.
A woman will surpass a man.
Right.
Yep.
And that goes back to what we were saying before, woman worship.
Yep. He willing to do anything those Eve say, man. Because that's who really celebrating these holidays, man.
And that's who got the men doing it.
That's who got the men doing it. Right. Niggas simps You know, they willing to do whatever whatever to please their Lord.
Yep.
Oh, that's
I mean, whatever to please their woman.
That's why he said. Cause I don't know if y'all watched the video with what's the brother, the elder
Karatazar?
Yeah, in
Vegas?
Baltimore.
No, Baltimore.
The one in Baltimore. Okay.
Yeah. He was talking to Jake and his well, they weren't talking to the woman, but the Eve was right next to him, and the brothers, and I was peeping it too. The Eve was doing all this stuff, like she was next to him, but she was quiet. Now I give her that. She was quiet. She didn't say nothing, but she was doing this, grabbing his hand. She was getting behind him, doing this. She even rubbed on his nipples, man. Listen, you can't go back and watch the video. It's on the Elders channel, Bible Defenders. The shit was horrible.
Man.
And that was how she was keeping control of him.
Yeah.
She didn't say, she didn't have to say anything.
He knew just from.
Because any of us, if we was with our women started doing that, first get the fuck off me, woman.
What you doing?
We in public. What the fuck wrong with you grabbing up on me like that? It's, in a certain manner.
Yeah.
Especially if we talking to brothers about spiritual things. Hey, no, that's going on.
Certain things you can't do.
So yeah.
Thank you, all. Certain things you can't do, but that was going on. So that goes back to that we just saw across the street.
Yep.
Like Blocker said, Eve is the main person who celebrates Christmas and all these other holidays that Esau has given.
Yep.
Main ones.
The scriptures say what? Children are their oppressors, and women rule over them, man. You know, just like now you got I know, but I'm doing it for the kids.
Yep. That's one of the first things.
Yeah.
Doing it for the kids.
Yeah.
So you allow your kids to.
You're supposed to be dictating.
Yeah, you're the mother.
Yeah.
You allow your kids to dictate, and you allow your kids to potentially get you destroyed.
Get the whole family destroyed.
Yeah, that's going on. But that goes back to churches too.
Yep.
Parents ain't got no backbone, man.
Oh,
No.
Done.
Well, a lot of families about to be destroyed, man.
Mm-hmm.
It should be cool.
Oh.
A lot of Jake families about to be destroyed, man.
Yeah. And a lot of it is based off these Eves. Falling up these women. You're supposed to be the head of your household. Your woman's supposed to follow you.
Right.
If you tell her, nah, we're not celebrating these wicked ass holidays, not in this house, that's all it's supposed to be. She wants to go celebrate, hey, get going then. Get out the house.
Yeah, these women, they gone. The men are too, man. Ecclesiastes 25 and 24 says, the woman became the beginning of sin. Through her, we all die.
We all die.
That's what's playing out, man. These women, they the weaker vessel, man. They'll go along with anything, whatever. Like I said, they fleshly, man. They carnal.
Yeah, they really are.
And all they want to do is please the flesh, man. Materialistic. Bunch of folly. All these damn pajamas and bullshit.
Yeah.
Matching pajamas.
Matching pajamas and wearing little, the festive Christmas nonsense on it. Little reindeer and
Christmas sweaters and shit.
Yeah, ugly ass shit.
Babylon the Great, man.
Yeah. And that's Eve, though. That's why when you going back to Genesis, man, it said that what? Because you just quoted of the woman came the beginning of sin. Is when you go back to Genesis, it said what Eve, she saw that what it was the tree was pleasant to the eye, man. It was, and that's like you say, that Eve is completely carnal, man. She just want to please the flesh.
Yeah.
So anything that look good, glitter, sparkle, she can get a kick out of it, they gonna go for it, man. And Jake follow up on it. This is 1 Ezra chapter 4 and verse 26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and became servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women.
Yeah, see, that's showing you right there. You erred for service of women.
Yep.
The woman was put on this earth for you.
Yep.
She's supposed to be your helpmate, your helpmeet, so to speak. That's who it's supposed to be.
Yep.
She's supposed to help you. not the other way around.
Come on.
She's not supposed to be leading you. You're supposed to lead her. Because when you lead her in righteousness, according to Yahweh Shemashai's will and ways, see how much better your life be. It won't be perfect. Okay, here go Jacob and Eve. They be simple, thinking that, you know, their life's supposed to be perfect here. No, you're not. Life ain't supposed to be perfect here on this side. It will be perfect in the kingdom of heaven if it be Yahweh Shemashai's will that you make it. You know? But your life will be better than it normally would be if you follow the ways of Yahweh Shemashai to the best of your ability.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. But see, you go off. What you about to say? Oh, no. I was saying you go off by celebrating all these birthdays, these holidays, these feast days that you were given by these by your oppressor and these other nations. You go off. And this is why you're not in tune to Yahweh Shemashai's will.
You still holding the loop. Jump down to verse 40, might be 41 or 42. Because it was during the Passover when he was born.
Yeah, 41.
Okay, you got it up. So you can bring that up.
This is Luke 2 and 41. Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of Passover.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was 12 years old, they went up to Jerusalem after the custom of the feast.
Yeah, the Passover. So he was turning 12. All right, that Passover, and they went up for the Passover, man. That's when Yahweh was turning 12, man. Mm-hmm. So he was born in the spring. Because when you get some other version, it says when he became 12. So around the time of the Passover, Yahweh was turning 12 years old.
He was born.
And that was his, what you call birthday, man.
Yeah.
He was turning 12, man.
Now notice, right, as we're reading this and whatnot, did you notice anywhere where it says Joseph and Mary celebrate his birthday?
Exactly.
You don't see it.
Exactly.
And the other he said versions, whatnot, you read, it's not going to say it. Because that was not a custom of the Israelites to celebrate your birthday. That's something that we learned through the other nations.
Yep.
Try to tell y'all these simple things. Stop doing it.
Take little gifts.
Yeah.
Right. I always say the gifts destroy the heart.
Yep.
These are Proverbs.
Yep.
Yeah, Jake loves gifts, as Malachi says. You especially Eve.
Oh, good.
Eve, man, you give Eve a gift, watch how everything changed.
What it's all about.
Yeah. It might have been, don't get graphic, but she might not want to give you no box. Get her a gift. Well, it's gonna bust open for you. That's just how Eve is. Because we said Eve is more carnal than Jake. This is why this ministry you see you see mostly men. There's like men coming to this ministry. Yep. That's how it's supposed to be. We got sisters, sisters that follow Great Millstone and are trying to get themselves in order.
Yep.
We're not going to discount y'all. Y'all trying to do right. But you see, it's mostly Jakes.
Oh, yeah. That's how the Lord set it up.
Yeah.
See, the tabernacle is with men.
Yeah. Say the flock of the Lord's pasture are men.
But when you go to church, who is it?
Women. Propped up.
Dancing, all this nonsense. Going off. You got the women up on the pulpit leading the church, which the scriptures tell you a woman's not supposed to be teaching.
Dressing provocatively.
Right, wearing some tight fitting outfits.
Yep.
Like, God damn, man, we don't. The outfits that they will wear, the night before going to clubs and stuff.
Yep.
You're not supposed to be seeing your body, and that gotta be wearing loose fitting to the, because some women are developed a certain way.
Yep.
But you gotta do to the best of your ability, wear something loose.
Dress modestly. Modest apparel.
Modest apparel. Especially you got a husband, other man ain't supposed to be seeing you in that manner in the first place.
This is Exodus 23 and 8 to back you up with what you were saying about gifts. Exodus 23 and 8. And thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blinded the wise and perverted the words of the righteous.
Mm-hmm.
And like y'all said, man, people, Jake and Eve getting these gifts, and it blocks your thinking, so to speak, man. You'll be all down and depressed, and somebody can give you a gift or something, and it just, you throw everything else out the window. So it kind of blocks your judgment, man.
Right.
You know. This is, because there's a few of them on this. Man. Ecclesiastes chapter 20 and verse 29.
I'm about to get that right there.
Huh?
I was about to get that.
Oh, you got to bring it
Yeah,
out.
you got it.
Oh, you break it down. You can break it down. Sirach 20 and 29. Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise and stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove.
Mm-hmm. It just told you. Presents and gifts blinds your eyes.
Straight to the point.
It's gonna just like how they do what was it like senators and whatnot, when they trying to pass bills and stuff. Here comes the people that trying to get that bill passed, that because it's gonna help them and their corporation.
Yep.
Hey, I give you little
Yep.
20 million, blah blah blah.
Gifts, bribery.
Right? Yeah, it's bribery. What they say? Okay, we'll pass that through, and boom, it gets passed. So it goes back. A presents and gifts blinds the eyes of the wise. Cause you supposed to be a wise man.
The Israelites.
Oh, right, yeah, wise Israelite man. That's not supposed to. Those things you're not supposed to be taking bribes.
Right.
That's where it goes back to the judge. A judge ain't supposed to take a bribe.
Like just like Jake and these celebrities when they put on these dresses.
Yep.
So Jake know they don't supposed to be putting on those dresses. That money.
Right.
Money get to talking, they be like, fuck it. Some of them they'll hold their integrity, but most Jakes
They don't.
they
Kevin
don't.
Hart,
They can put that dress on.
Ari Spears,
Martin
Lawrence, Eddie Murphy,
I don't know. LeBron James.
Man, the list goes on. I can name more, but you get the gist.
Yeah.
Now, like like you said, some Jakes hold their integrity, like Corey Holcomb and what's that nigga? Nigga play Pinky. I forget. I always get it.
Yeah.
Clifton Powell.
Yeah, Clifton Powell and so forth. Certain people are not gonna get down with that, especially men of Yahweh Shemel Shah are not gonna get down doing stuff like that. Going against our nature and showing ourselves to be little sissies. We're not gonna do that. We're the main ones that won't do it.
Yeah, we can get if y'all brothers want to hold anything, we can get
What about Jeremiah? Alright.
Yep, let's keep going on it.
Yeah.
Wicked ass Christmas, man.
Wicked ass Christmas, man.
Now see how we varied off, but we still stay on topic.
Yeah, it all ties together.
Yeah, because it all ties together.
2025, going into 20. If you still celebrating Christmas, man. You just through, man.
Man.
Like you say, Jake and Eve know it's bullshit.
Yeah, they know. And that's why you got a lot of them not complaining. Oh, it don't feel the same. This don't feel Christmas. Don't feel like Christmas.
Yeah,
You know.
it was never supposed to do in the first place.
Exactly.
Of course it's not going to feel the same because we're coming to the end of all things,
Yep.
of this wicked society.
Right, the Lord confounding it.
Yep. See, it's about 75 degrees out here, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no Snow White Christmas, man. Ain't no all that shit is over with. It's done,
Right.
man.
Remember back in the day, well, down in the south we didn't get too much snow. But
Yeah.
if you went up top, snow everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Look, like I said, it's December 25th. It's about 73, 74 degrees right now.
Yep.
The sun's bleeding. I mean, it feels good.
Yep.
Yeah, damn good.
Yeah. So we out, being able to, be out here bringing out Yahweh Shema Shai's words.
Yep.
But like you said, they're being confounded. And that's why I mentioned my when I was doing my in-trans, it's like, you don't see, like right now, y'all see any, like, the little festive wreaths and all that other stuff they normally put up? You don't see that. You see people going about. It's like a normal day, not that special holiday that they love to worship.
Yeah, it's like just another day.
That's all it is.
And that's great for us. We love it.
Another day in captivity.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. This is
Which is at
Jeremiah 10 and 3. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain.
Yep.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. So, what does it do with Christmas? They go and chop a tree. They get these fake trees nowadays, but they want to be hold true to the holiday. They go cut a tree out of the forest. They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. To keep it upright, so it won't fall over. They are upright as a palm tree, but speak not. they must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do good.
Yeah, these idols, man. You go out of everybody's people's houses and to different businesses, whatnot on your jobs. You see big ass trees propped up, man. It's vain. It's wicked, man. You know, it's wicked, man. To put presents under a tree, what you got to do? You got to bow to it.
You gotta bow down.
Yep.
You know, you got to bow down to that tree, man. And that's what you people are doing, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
You bowing down to that.
Bowing down.
Yeah, man.
You're getting on your knees.
Yep.
What they always say, when you watch Game of Thrones, they say, bend the knee and whatnot.
Yep.
That's what you're doing.
That's exactly what you're doing, man. So it's all vain, man. You like the script say, they deck it with silver and gold, damn ornaments and all that nonsense, man.
And the only ones you're supposed to bow down to is Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushua.
Yep. Yep. And that tree, because these heathen, they wicked as hell, man. That tree really represents a phallus, man. You know,
a male appendage.
Yep. In erection.
Try to keep it PG as much as
possible. We got. You know,
these things are symbolic. This is why we try to tell you certain things, so you can get understanding, because you're going off in so many ways.
Yep.
And there's information out there, man.
Oh yeah.
You can actually Google this stuff, man. It's so
Google
simple.
where Christmas came from, Salaki.
No, go ahead.
So you can Google the origins of Christmas, man. You know, they're gonna tell you, hey, Saturnalia.
Yeah.
You know,
they even
Nimrod.
Yeah, I'll say Nimrod.
Goes back. Yeah, it goes back. Yeah, it goes back to
that.
Nimrod.
Yep.
The first king of the earth.
Yep.
You know, it's pagan worship, man.
Yep.
And when you watch that TV show, The Boondocks, when it was on, in the first season, they went into Christmas, and one of the main characters, Huey, broke it down where it went back to, and they showed the images of the Romans celebrating Christmas, and they were popping young boys and whatnot. You know, raping them, and you know what rape is.
It's wicked, man.
It's wicked.
I got the clip, but I don't want to get no copyright for our listen.
Right.
But yeah, they broke it down right now. Cause like brothers always say, man, Esau tells you in his TV shows, his movies. So in that episode of the Boondocks, like the brother Yair said, man, they really telling you the truth right there, man. You know.
Oh, okay.
Now you're talking about for years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they show you. There's a bunch of alphabet stuff going on, man.
Yep.
Raping and you know, the pedophile stuff. You know, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Yep.
Even in slavery, you know, Jake was the gift, man.
Yeah.
They ship Jake and Eve, you know,
during this time. Yeah.
Yep. The Book of Joel.
From plantation to plantation, man.
That's where you get postcards from.
Yeah.
You know, picnics and all that. They would send postcards of, you know, Jake's being hung and, you know, all kind of wickedness, man. So Christmas it go back to some weird shit, man. Christmas carolers, man. That's an abomination, man. Cause, you know, back in the ancient world, man, so-called carolers, man, they would be walking around completely naked in the streets singing, man. So it all goes back to some ancient Roman, pagan,
wicked ass.
Wicked. It's wicked as hell, man.
Freak stuff, man.
Freak, man. Cause, like we said earlier, Christmas, a lot of these things are sex objects, man. Like we said, the tree represents a phallus. A wreath represents a vagina, man. That's why you got the tree and the wreath. That right there, man.
Yep.
Because these nations, they had gods and goddesses of sex. You know? So they had symbolism for all of it, man. Ornaments represents testicles. You know,
and
you
heads also.
Yep, I'll say the heads of you Israelites, man. That's what it go back to. Like Halloween, jack-o'-lantern, that represents heads, man. You know?
And then with the whole Christmas thing, you got fat Edomite man, Caucasian man, going around the earth, supposed, the whole fake garbage, giving out presents. And they done broke down so many times. You know how fast he had to move on with his reindeer that can fly, and his what's the thing he rides in? His sleigh.
Yeah.
To give out presents to everybody on the planet in one night. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, we know the white man ain't getting away shit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he come down your chimney and leave you presents.
Don't make no sense.
The white man, he coming to take your shit if anything.
Right.
Yeah, and really they stole that because that's actually based on a guy named Saint Nick, but he was a J.
Yeah, he was.
And he wasn't just like going around gifts. He was just known for like helping people in general. That's where they get the whole character of Santa Claus from, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's based on a real guy, man.
Yeah, Saint Nicholas.
Yep.
And then you're supposed to take your children and sit on this person's lap.
Yeah,
A grown man's lap.
Yeah,
that stuff never sat well with me when I was
yeah. Like you say, it's all sex abominations, man.
Yeah.
You know, pedophilia. Yep.
But you got evil will take her children to do it though.
Yeah.
Not knowing that's weird stuff,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Not a man left. Stranger.
Yeah.
A complete stranger.
Amos, he said, I despise your feast days.
Oh,
that was in Jeremiah?
That was in Jeremiah.
Yeah, that was it.
So yeah, man, this is a wicked ass day, man. You know, we just had our Hanukkah, man, Feast of Dedication. That's our high holiday around this time, man.
Yep.
The Feast of Dedication, man.
And it's
Hanukkah.
A whole week.
A whole week, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's what your tribe should be into.
Yep.
Hanukkah, man. You know, Hanukkah.
You got these small heads, they try to keep it. It ain't for them, man. That's for the Hebrew Israelites, man.
Yep. The true chosen people.
That's one of our holy days, man.
Yep. And that came about from them defiling the temple, because that's what Hanukkah is, the rededication of the temple, man. You know?
Got it up. Amos 5.
Yep. Maybe Amos 5 and 10 or 5 and 20. Let's see.
I got it. It's
Okay.
21.
Okay.
This is Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I was looking at Carter, they're just sitting there. Amos 5:21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes to show you that Yahweh Shemashai hates these customs of these heathens. As we said, we just had Hanukkah come past Feast of Dedication. That's what you're supposed to be celebrating. You're supposed to celebrate Christmas and all these other pagan days, holidays that come about.
Yep.
He hates and despises them. But you're averse to doing the things that are pleasing to the Most High God, Yahweh Shemashai. Y'all gonna continue to keep doing the things He hates till He destroys you.
Yep.
What on 24?
This is Amos chapter 5, verse 24.
22. What you did 22?
You said 22? Oh, 20?
Yeah, did
What did 22 to 20?
21 through 24.
Oh, okay. Amos 5:22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy viols. But let the judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as the mighty stream. Yeah, so he just told you. He doesn't want to hear these little Christmas carols.
Jingle
jingle bells and all this other nonsense. You don't want to hear that. Y'all think y'all singing this to him. You don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
It tells you, take away the noise of the songs. I don't want to hear them.
Yeah.
Roughly paraphrasing. You don't want to hear it. It's garbage to him.
He says it's like a smoke in his nose.
Yeah. Yep.
You know.
But let judgment run. Let judgment run down, man. But that's what's gonna happen for celebrating.
Yeah.
Now, here it is, they think they doing something good.
No.
They think they celebrating so-called Jesus' birthday.
It's wicked.
You know, but the Lord gonna kill you people, man.
And that's how they was able to spin it to get Jake to do it more.
Yeah.
Because Jake and Eve would have did it still without that part.
Yeah.
But that helped
That was
them
the
do
icing on
more.
the cake.
Just to get them to fully buy into it.
Icing on the cake.
Yeah. Going off. Here the things we're bringing out right now. These are the things he wants to hear.
Well,
These are the righteous things he wants to hear.
he wants you to condemn. We're supposed to be condemning all these false gods.
Yep.
These pagan holidays.
Pagan holidays and condemning this whole system. But here it is, Jake lifting it up. You know,
They're going to condemn themselves.
Yeah, they fighting against their power, man.
Mm-hmm. As they normally do.
You know, but the scripture say let judgment run down, man, and that's eventually what's gonna happen to our people, man. You know, for worshiping these false gods, man, these idols, you know, participating in this wicked ass celebration, man.
Yep.
Because when Jacob's trouble truly kicks off, we're in Jacob's trouble right now, but when it really kicks off to the great height it's going to kick off to,
Oh, man.
you're going to catch it.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to catch it. And we can't feel sorry for it because you need to catch it because you were going off. And that's how Yahweh Shemai Shai is going to feel. Because he gave you his prophets out here in these highways and hedges. You saw that group of Eves and that one Jake walked by. They stopped to look at the mural of James Brown. They look past us though. Okay.
Not knowing that the prophet's right here in their face.
Yeah.
You know, that's why this is a good spot. Where you even have a lot of Jakes, you know, taking pictures of this of James Brown when the prophet's right here.
Yeah. Gonna be a witness against him.
Gonna be a witness against him, man. You know, they ain't gonna have no cloak, man. They ain't gonna say they ain't come past the prophets.
Yep.
You know, because one of the biggest things that they idol, you know, the Lord put the prophets right here in front of them.
Yep.
You know, so a lot of our people, they finna be judged, man. You know, scripture say, hey, pray now for these people, man. Let them cry unto the God that they have chosen, man.
I've been saying judgment's going out at an all-time high right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
The Lord getting everybody, scoffers, mockers.
Yep.
Like we mentioned, Prince of Power, he gone. You know, you heathens, y'all catching. You see, there was an earthquake at 6.1 or something in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. You know, I did a lesson in Taiwan also a few days ago. They had a mass stabbing out there.
Oh,
It was
man.
bad. They showed. I mean, they blurred the people, but they showed there was blood was that shit. I was like, damn. I'm surprised they didn't blur that out either. But they showed it. It was blood on the ground. And everything. He deleted like 4 people.
Spirits created for fish.
Yep.
Imagine when all that stuff comes to America, man.
Yeah.
You know, because it's coming.
Oh, yeah.
America hasn't been touched like that. Like
Yeah.
other nations.
That's why it's called the virgin daughter of Babylon, man. This place hasn't really been touched, like you said, man.
On wall villages.
Yeah.
What is careless?
Yep. That's why the Lord is saving Babylon for last, man. Cause once he hit this place, man, all bets is off, man.
I think something happened in Memphis yesterday or something. I saw it.
Kind of shit going on.
There's gonna be a lot of judgment this week, so-called Christmas weekend.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of judgment gonna go out, man.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Christmas to New Year.
From Christmas to New, yep, come, yep,
Some big loud.
New Year is next Thursday.
yep.
And watch how many Jakes go and Eves go out drinking,
Oh, yep,
party, and watch how many deletions go out.
come,
Go back to the spirit world.
yep.
Yeah. Don't worry, the prophets, especially the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and Least Brothers, we'll be making lessons.
Oh yeah, you
We're
gonna
going
see
to.
it. We're gonna go into it.
Yeah.
The spirit of power, Yahweh Shemai Shai.
This just helps us. Hey, how about Shemai Shai is giving us so much ammunition to do lessons.
Yeah. That was it on that.
Yeah, that was it.
This is Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach.
Yeah, see? After the traditions of men, after the rudiments what was that?
Of the world.
Of the
After
world.
the rudiments of the world and not after Hamashiach.
All this is traditions of men. It's not the traditions of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's BS. And we keep telling you, you're not supposed to be doing it. Come back to his ways, his laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. Have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Simple.
Yep. Because really, just a few hundred years ago, you couldn't even, Christmas wasn't even like an official holiday back then. Like, they were against it.
I don't think it became a holiday till like, it was like the late 1800s.
Let's see if I can find
Somewhere around there.
They had banned it one time.
Yeah, it was banned. It was banned. In America.
Yep.
I wonder why it was banned. We understand you Jakes and Eves, y'all don't, you so-called black Hispanics, Native Americans, y'all don't look up nothing. That's why you don't know nothing.
They go along with it.
They just go along with it. Well, because everybody else doing it, I'll do it too.
And the scripture say, don't follow not a multitude to do evil, man.
Here y'all go. Y'all follow a multitude to do evil.
The spirit of America.
Yeah. Spirit of America is just a, like when we was growing up going to school, single file line. Just fall in line.
Yeah. Follow the leader.
Yeah, follow the leader. Off that cliff.
Off the cliff.
That's what we always told, growing up. Our parents always, if everybody was going to jump off the cliff, you would do it too. And, they used to always get us that. Yeah. But it was a good point they made.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But that is a lot of our people.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shema Shah, he set up true leaders, man. The prophets. They're supposed to be the leaders of the nation of Israel, man. The prophets, not no celebrity, basketball player, or these podcasters. No, man, it was the prophets, man, because we got insight on the spirit world, man. We've been given the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah.
Spirit of prophecy.
The spirit of life, man, at the end of the day.
And show you the prophets are really your true leaders, even when you read about us being in different captivities. You had Israel, the prophet, that would be second in command, right under Pharaoh, or right under, just like you had Daniel in Babylon. He was right under Nebuchadnezzar. He was next up.
Yeah,
Joseph in Egypt, man.
Yeah,
Moses. These were men that was right under, the ruler, man. They were choosing Israelite men, the prophets, over their own people, man.
Right.
Because that's who got the true knowledge. That's who got the insight, like you said, man. That's who got the insight, man. Those are the wisest men. That's who Yahweh Shem Yahushua is dealing with, man.
But you heathens, y'all never paid attention to that in the scriptures.
Exactly.
But of course they didn't, because they always stuck with the New Testament, not going into the Old and understanding certain things that transpired that led up to the New Testament. That's why y'all go off.
2/3 ain't realize it.
God.
They despise, like the scripture say, a prophet is not honored.
A prophet is without honor in his own country.
Yeah.
Jake and Eve see people see the prophet that look like him, and they thinking we simple, man, because they simple.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know nothing, so they can't know nothing. I don't know nothing, and they look like me, so they can't know nothing.
Right. That's why and that's a great point you made, Chicago, because this is why when we're out bringing these righteous words, like you said, when they see us, they snub their nose at us. They look down on us because they're in the lower state. And they feel, well, shoot, I'm in a lower state and I don't know shit. So they can't know nothing. They just some black men out there. What they know? But let us spend some.
They out here on the streets.
Right.
They ain't got no building.
Yeah, where's your building? Because they're so used to going in the building and praising and all this other nonsense. They feel, well, y'all don't got no money. Look at how y'all look. If y'all have money, y'all have a building and bringing in people. No, it's not supposed to be like that. We're supposed to be out here in these highways and hedges. Supposed to be in 10 toes deep in these trenches.
Well, that's what the scripture told us to go in the highways and byways.
Yeah.
We following the script, right?
And as many as you find, bid to the marriage.
And that's what we doing, man, through the spirit. Hey, we doing what our Lord Yahweh Shah commanded, man.
To the best of our ability. Man, our people's simple, man. They just really simple. And it's sad, but as time goes on, this truth is penetrating the earth more and more.
Oh yeah.
And eventually, they're gonna realize
it was a prophet among them.
Prophet among them. Yep.
But it's too late, man. It's too late. You had your chance.
Yep.
Out. Yeah.
We can get let's get our 1 John 2 and what's that, 15? Yeah, let's get that. 'Cause this is worldly, man. This is vain, it's worldly, it's pagan, it's wicked.
I got it.
Alright, you bring that out off the shot.
Love not the world.
Mm-hmm.
1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. For if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Yeah, so the love of Yahweh Bashim Hawashah is not in you. If you celebrating Christmas, all these wicked pagan holidays, if you're worldly, you know, if you like this world, if you don't want this world to end, meaning you don't want this age to be destroyed, man, you don't want this current rulership, the wicked rulers to be taken out of power, then the love of Yahweh Bashim Hawashah is not in you. You're wicked, man.
Yep.
Christmas is of the world, man. This is not of Yahweh Bashim Hawashah. Scripture says if you're a friend of the world, then you're an enemy of Yahweh Bashim Hawashah. So you celebrating Christmas and all these pagan holidays, man, you're an enemy of Yahweh Bashim Hawashah, like the brother said. You're going to get judgment for that, man. Because you got the prophets telling you better, man, telling you otherwise, telling you what you're really supposed to be doing.
Yep.
But y'all slap away the hand, man. You know, y'all stop up your ears. And you're going to get judgment for that, man. Because you've been told. You know? It's our job to give you the warning, man.
And that's it.
That's it. Get some more on that out.
Yeah. 1 John 2 and 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world.
You can break it down too, if you want.
Yeah, so I just told you. Lust. Yeah, I think Jake can't go out there. The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life, and that's what Jake and Eve is all about here in America, Babylon.
Yep.
All that and much more.
Yeah.
You're going off, and it says Yahweh Shema Shai is not with you. He's not going to deal with you because he tells us not to be prideful. He tells us to be humble and meek. You know, we're not supposed to be lustful and looking at, you know, other men's women and things of that nature. You know, we're supposed to, and that lust going into, you know, being into idolatry also too.
Yep.
We're not supposed to be going into all that. We're supposed to have love for Yahweh Shema Shai and nothing else. You know, really supposed to keep our, you know, as Scripture say, keep our minds simple, our eyes simple.
Eyes single.
Yeah, single. That's it.
Yep. Keep your eyes on this truth at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know.
Yeah, I go verse 17. 1 John 2:17, and the world passes away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. So I just told you, if you do the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, you will abide forever. Meaning, what? When the time comes, if you're of that number, if you was doing the things he needs you to do, and you was, what's the word? You know, you was one of the ones that was chosen from the foundations of the of all beginning. You're gonna be taken up in the chariot.
Yep.
And you're gonna abide forever because you're gonna get new bodies. You're gonna live forever. That is the reward you get for being obedient.
Well done, my good and faithful servant.
That's it. Getting on those crowns. You know, you did what you were supposed to do.
Yep.
And that's what we're striving to do, to the best of our ability. But you 2/3 Jacobs and Eves, don't want to do that. You want to stay in this sinful world, so your reward will be death. Yep. In various horrific ways, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to bring upon you. Ain't going to be no simple death like, oop, bang, get shot. No, it's going to be some gonna be some bad stuff.
Oh yeah. Dwell in torment.
Yeah.
No, it ain't good. Like you said, it ain't gonna be a quick, easy death, man. It's gonna be a slow, painful, torturous.
Yeah.
Man, we don't want no part of it, man.
Nah,
That's why
nah.
on a day like today, we throwing up a righteous sacrifice, man. You know, we don't want to be affiliated, associated with none of this bullshit out here in this wicked world, man.
And we don't want to be affiliated or associated with you.
Come.
You're 2/3. That's why we don't deal with you. You know? So we don't deal with you. And then, you know, you 2/3 that's in that Christian mindset, you know. Don't come up and talk to us and nothing like that unless you're really sincere. But, hey, we're not dealing with you. Keep it moving.
Yep.
We're just here to, as we said earlier, just give the message, and that's it.
That's it.
That's the job of a prophet.
We're just mailmen. That's it. Here you go. Let's see. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty much, you know, and like we've been saying, man, everybody know about now, man. We coming into 2026. Everybody know that Christmas is wicked, man. It's off, it's pagan. So ain't no excuse, man.
Right.
But they still, because the scriptures say they love the darkness because their deeds are evil. So they don't, like the brother Yang said, they don't want to come out of it, man. You know, they finna go eat their Christmas ham, chitlins, all kind of abominations. You know. You know, and then like we said for so-called Thanksgiving, man, you know, cause you gonna have your family, they gonna cook and everything, but you know, there's nothing wrong with fixing you a little quick plate and getting the hell out of that, but you know, eat lawfully,
Yeah.
you know.
That doesn't mean eat abominable stuff.
Yeah, come.
Eat the stuff that you're supposed to eat. You know, and keep it moving.
Yeah,
You really don't want to be in that, because the spirits all through
I'll
that
say
house.
that's the thing. As long as you ain't in, don't be around long enough where that spirit, for you in the Christmas spirit, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Think of it like, you know, like they, you know, you're in prison. And, you know, when you're in prison, they don't give you a certain amount of time to get your food. Hurry, eat. And then, okay, that's it. Time's over. 5 minutes. Bye.
Yep, that's it. Fix your little goat play or whatever. You know. Go on about your day, man.
That's
You know?
It's very simple.
Simple.
Like we said, you don't gotta be around your you know, you don't gotta be around your people like that. You already know they're not the same spirit you're in.
Yeah.
They in that God and Jesus spirit, you know, just hey man, keep it moving.
That's it.
Even if you do, you know what I'm saying, just be in the right mind frame.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah.
Lord, no.
Yeah.
We condemning this place, man. We condemning Christmas.
Even when you're an older Eve, they still do the same.
Oh, that's all they know.
Folly. Y'all brothers have anything else?
No.
All right, so with that, we pray that this has been edifying to the elect through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. We want to close out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone, who teach and rule well in all truth and sincerity. Shalom, peace and blessing to the hopeful elect, the house of David, starting with 144,000, followed by the 1/3 remnant. Keep pushing, stay prayed up, stay in the spirit, cast down these days, such as today, so-called Christmas, man. Condemn this day. Don't be in the Christmas spirit, man. Keep your eye single, stay focused on Yahweh Shema Shah. Stay on your watch, man. Watch for the prophecies. Things are happening. Things are going down. A lot of judgment going out, man. So, hey, do the work, strive for the masteries, and, hey, stay on your watch, man. All right, stay prayed up. Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba
Baba Ball soon.
Shalom.
Shalom.